Welcome back to Warhammer Geheimnisnacht. So, since the last episode, there have been a lot of changes I've made, because unfortunately the mod is pretty unstable, has a tendency to crash, things like that. So, I've enabled Kiss, which is a community patch project to fix some of the errors in it, and to hopefully speed things up. There is Rat Catchers and Old World Only, which are two official submods, which, funnily enough, takes away the Skaven and takes away the New World. We're never going to be interacting with anything over there, to my knowledge. There's only one event as the Everchosen, which is visiting Nagaroth for some Everchosen related reasons. But that is an event change, so I don't think we need to worry about it too much. If we get to that stage and we do need to go there physically in a boat or whatever, I will re-enable it, obviously, so we can get through that. It's going to make the game more stable and hopefully run faster, which is nice. And alongside that, I've also added some of my own changes. So I've re-enabled the ability to see societies, not necessarily join them. So, for example, if we look at the Lost and the Damned, we do still need the prerequisite religions and traits. So, we're the wrong religion group for a start, so we can't join them. But we can now at least see the societies and acknowledge that they exist. And it gives us something to work towards, because the societies in this are really, really good. They're really well made. Especially when converting to Chaos and you're not already, say, up in the Chaos Wastes. Really handy for infiltrating the realm and helping convert it. They have a lot of powers sort of aimed at that. The other thing I've added to the decisions menu is a lot of other decisions. For example, founding Merchant Republic and adopting feudalism. We're probably never going to get to that stage of the game, and I'm probably not going to do it because it's not exactly lore-friendly, unless we headcanon it with something like, you know, the Everchosen of Chaos being so powerful he unites all the tribes under one king or whatever, but I don't think it's necessary. It is taken out of the base game. Kiss adds back some elements of it, and I've just sort of expanded on that again. So we might do something like that later on if we're really struggling for, I don't know, land, taxes, whatever. And besides that, I've had a couple of hints on the videos. Now, I should say, I've not really played much Elder Kings, Geheimnisnacht before at all, ever. Besides the playthrough with Josh, I haven't played it. Well, that's not true. I played it a very long time ago, a very old version of the mod, but a lot has changed since then, specifically like the map itself. But so one of the big tips I got given was that trade posts are very, very overpowered. Now, we realized that with the Whaling Village and a lot of other... I noticed that when I was playing Nagaroth with Josh, that it has the build time and build cost modifier, minus 25%. That's huge. That's a big change. It only affects the gold and not the prestige, but that is a huge change by itself, and I assume when you stack it with other artifacts, it's going to very quickly snowball. Now, the other one is looking at the individual buildings, like trade route post. Trade route income plus 30 is huge. That's very overpowered. Now, also on top of that, if we look at Sea of Claws, the actual trade route value of the Sea of Claws, it gives plus 248% tax on everything, plus 16.25 trade route income. That's insane. That's a very powerful trade route. And on top of that, we've also got a regular trade route as well from our business focus. So those two stacked together this early on is going to give us a shit ton of gold. So we really need to focus on getting as many trade posts, booming our trade practices, building up the actual trade posts themselves, obviously, as soon as possible. What else was there? So, oh, yeah. So there was another great comment left on the last video. I've forgotten the user's name. Sorry, I meant to write it down. Magical potential is apparently inherited, which means if we marry a wife with strong magical potential and have a son, or a daughter, or whoever's going to take over from us, we can potentially have very strong magical characters. That would be really cool, because magic is very overpowered in this game. As it should be, as it is in lore. So we should definitely be doing that. And as we're going to be worshipping Chaos anyway, it kind of makes sense that we would want a character with multiple winds of Chaos, if that's possible. So we're going to try and do that. I'm going to look for strong magic potential. Let's reset that for a start. And go for age. Is that everyone? It's a little bit of a shame. If we go female rather than male. Let's see. Okay, I noticed the age didn't actually work properly. Let's try that again. There we go. So the only one that's really hugely still able to have kids is this one here, this Nurgle worshipping lady. Where is she? She's over there, so she's well in Diplo range. The downside to it is she is a leper, she has food poisoning, she is disfigured, probably through the Nurgle worship, so the chance of her having kids is relatively low. Undernourished. Oh, that's a real shame. Okay. We won't worry about that too much for now, but if we see one later on, we can. We've also got the ability to imprison our wife. She is in hiding, which means we can't do it right now, but if we do need to get rid of our wife for whatever reason, we've got a pretty easy way to do that. Chuck her in the oubliette, execute her, whatever works. Now, you might remember from last time, we spent the whole episode at war with Jörg Floki. Good God, that was a long war, but we are now in a position where we can revoke his titles, assuming we pass the... Holy shit, he's a quadruple duke? Damn. We really do need to revoke his titles in that case. So, what we need to do first off is try and pass the title revocation. I'm thinking we let it tick for a while first, so we can build up some cash from our trade posts. Have we got you... Let's gonna have you oversee construction on our capital to have that build faster. Faster that builds, faster we can get some gold out of it. And we had a daughter. Oh, that's pretty nice. Weak. Well, you're useless then. Leave her out in the snow. You're no use to us. And Rip Daddy wants to gain Fussy. I mean, Fussy is okay for stewardship, but I'm sure let's go for it. What does it turn into again? Patient, greedy, paranoid. Patient will be good, so we'll go for that. Once we get enough gold, we can buy favors from the council, force that law through, revoke the titles. We'll take everything he's got. Now, that is good for two reasons. First, it's going to increase our own domain. He's got one of his own province, which we'll revoke. Plus, we can also give those new titles to our vassals. So I imagine at this stage, don't like us a huge amount. Well, it's kind of a mixed bag, to be honest. Particularly when we go and conquer more. We're going to try Brave. Hey, that's a pretty good random event. Thank you, War Focus. All right. We could also make a title of our own, but we do want to save up the gold for now, so let's not worry about it too much. Now, we've got Righteous Imprisonment against this guy. 51%. He's got 300 troops, so we could be fighting him in a war, and it would also give us an excuse to revoke his titles. But let's wait until we've persuaded the council first. My wife has food poisoning. My wife can go to prison, I think. She's the leader of a plot. Let's chuck her in prison, and let's see if we can't find a better wife. So let's just reset the search, see if anyone's spawned. No, still just her with age 33, so we don't really want to do that. Let's look for just magic potential, full stop. Magic potential. And if we go age 16, okay, fair enough. We preferably don't want elves, because I'm not sure how marrying an elf works if you're a human. I need to look into that a bit more. So let's have a look. So we've got humans. Any humans at all? So she is, she's quick. Scarce magic potential? That's not bad. Okay. Could be worse. Average magic potential? I didn't even realize there was an average magic potential. Let's look for that then instead. Average magic potential. Right. Let's search by age again. So there are a lot of these characters with the same stats here. So Lore of Beasts. Lore of Life, that's green magic. Lore of Shadows, grey magic. Lore of Death. Hey, that sounds pretty useful. Kind of want to find someone relatively young as well. Attractive. Hedge Wizard, what do we think? Lore of Life, maybe? Now, we can take 3 of these, don't forget, and we can also make them our concubines. So we could potentially have 4 magical wives? Is that the right word? I assume she's a court physician. Now, I'm not sure if that affects whether or not we can invite her to a court, because it's not a traditional council title. Let's see if it works. Invite to court. Yes, it does work. Perfect. Okay. So we'll take her as a concubine to start off with. And then we will go for you, I guess. Now, if anybody knows if you can get different winds of magic in one character, that would be very useful. So if we could say have, you know, green magic, purple magic, grey magic on a single heir that we're eventually going to play as, that would be really cool. So let's go ahead and buy another favour. Sure. Why am I educating so many children? Do we not have a court educator or something? Weird. Okay, and we will invite you to our court. She is... Oh, no, she was a councillor. She's marshal. God damn it, that's my own fault. Sorry, I should have read that. This guy has personal combat of 1, so it'd be a real shame if you were to die. Let's mark her as special interest so we don't lose her, just in case she moves to another court after we kill him. Thank you. I shall defeat him. I think the chances are we will defeat him, because I'm sure we have a personal combat of, 9. We've also got a pretty decent weapon as well. 5 damage dealt. 5 damage received. That's pretty dodgy. Okay, careful. And he's dead. And then we go to her and invite to court. Thank you very much. Again, we should be probably saving our favors for the council, right? But we have probably longer to... we probably have longer to pass that law than we actually... Can we only take 1 concubine? Oh, shit. 3 concubines. Oh, we've already got 3, right. We'll get rid of you. Set aside. Goodbye. And we've got... she's just... I remember getting her just for the Midas touched, so you can go. And we'll take Philippa as a concubine. So we just need 1 more. What about you? Oh, you're too far away. You'll do. You are the spy master. Damn it. She is just... She's dumb. Don't really want that. She's already married. She is probably another spy master. She is a marshal. Okay, fair enough. As you would. Sure, she's unmarried. She's 32, though, so we probably wouldn't get any kids out of her. What if we just go ahead and marry someone with strong magic potential in that case? Princess of Kiev. Well, she won't join us at all. We've already got you. Already got you. You're too far away. I mean, it'd be a case of dueling another one, and this guy is... Oh, has no personal combat at all. Sure. So let's go for her, then. Might use special interest, and go over to this guy. Comes to duel. We should just kill this guy outright, right? He's got no combat ability at all. Apparently he's doing pretty well. Damage dealt 5. Damage received 5. How is this happening? Holy shit, he's kicking our ass. There we go. Right, thank you for that. And Bilyana. Now, we might have enough gold to invite to our court. Shit. 80 gold. I assume we can't take out a loan in Norska. Okay, sure. I doubt you'll get another job before we make that money back at the end of the month. There we go. Alright. Bilyana. Oh, are you fucking serious? Well, okay, so we made her a scoutmaster, court physician, and commander. That seems fair. Oh, she is pretty good. Actually, I definitely overlooked her traits. Okay, have you got... Alright, we're fighting someone else. Let's do it. I shall defeat him. Still got our hit points up to max, so I'm not concerned too much. Damage out 2, damage received 2. Why don't we buy the favor first? What are you thinking? Buy favor. Thank you very much. Attack the enemy. Let's unpause. We can't unpause while it's going. Okay, fair enough. Oh no, please don't make me duel anyone else. For the love of God. Come on. Accept the bribe. Take the bribe. Yes, thank you very much. Invite to court. No, you know what? I didn't want you anyway. No, I'm not doing it anymore. Not dueling anyone else. That was my own fault. Okay? That was me being stupid. I know how this game works. I did it with the first 2 characters. Why didn't I do it with the 3rd character? Well, why not, eh? Everyone else is joining our cult so easily. God damn it. Okay. Strong potential. Let's have a look. Sort by age. Oh, interesting. Okay. Where have you suddenly come from? Strong magic potential and quick. You are wife potential. 24, Marshal. Wait. You know how to do this. Buy the favor first. Alright, let's also unfavor you, because I really don't care about you. Alright, perfect. Thank you. And now it's time for your husband to... Personal combat 2, I think we'll be fine. Time for your husband to die. Damage received 4. Okay, this could be dangerous. Okay, this could be dangerous. Come on. Hey, there we go. Nothing to worry about. And we'll get you to our court. That'd be very funny if that one comment was just a huge lie. Seeing as I'm dedicating a lot of time to this. Alright, and then invite you to court. Oh, she's already in our court. Yeah, of course. So let's get rid of our wife. Oh, she looks like a bit worse for wear. Huh. Execute her? Executing our wife, I imagine, is going to have some people very annoyed. Do our vassals think much to that? Do they even really care? No. Alright, perfect. So, you are our new wife, because you are pretty good. Arrange marriage between you and... Excuse me? There we go. Right. Sorry, we just had to wait for her to die, apparently. And arrange marriage between you and myself. Perfect. Thank you very much. Alright, well, hopefully that will help her into breeding magic into the family dynasty. Although we do want to change our succession laws pretty soon. Just having Gavelkind would be 10 times better than elective Gavelkind. Who the hell are you? Bulsa? Okay, we're going to have to start killing off some of our relatives here. 160% plot power. Perfect. Let's do that. And what's our cash looking like now? 27 gold a month for tribal with this many provinces is pretty broken. Oh, this dude is horrifying. Twin head, minor mutant. Minor mutant? Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't say that myself, but okay. Yeah, okay, I accept. Yeah, I've already sent you the offer, pal. Righteous imprisonment against another one of our vassals. We've got to wait till we push that law through. So we've just got to build up a little bit more gold, and we'll try and do that next. And like I said, while we're waiting for this to go through, we've got a chance of having kids with these other characters, which is why I wanted to do it in this order. Maybe we could demand a religious conversion. She's zealous. Oh, she doesn't like us. Well, goodbye gold. Let's go for it. Oh, apparently she just instantly accepted. Sure. Normally you have to wait for a response in the base game, but I guess that's probably for the best. She's already Norscan. What is that? Mannonite? I've never seen that before. I don't know a huge amount about Warhammer, hilariously enough. Don't know why I'm playing this. Well, it's a great mod. That's why I'm playing it. I know why I'm playing it. Lose 50 prestige, or I can break a pact with a dude I don't care about. No, that's absolutely fine. Now, we can hold a block. The issue is, because we don't want Floki to be executed, if we hold a block, we have to pay 25 piety not to execute him. We're not going to do that, and I'm also going to ransom this dude off for 10 gold. We can hold a block and just get thralls instead, which will cost us gold. Alright. And who on the council do we have to bribe again? We only need, like, 2 people to be bribed for this, as I recall. So there's 3 votes in favour of it if we include ourselves. 3 votes against... 3 votes undecided, 1 against. So, realistically, we could potentially do it with bribing 1 person, but I'm going to bribe 2 just to be sure. So, who was against it? We could bribe him, and we'd probably be safe. Benedict? Okay. Benedict, why don't you want this law to go through, my friend? By favour? Problem solved. And who else was undecided? Well, I'm still going to go for 2 just to be sure, because we don't have to wait 10 years to try again. Garda or Thrain? Sure. Garda, you kind of like us already. How much do you want for a favor? 80 gold flat. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Prosperity. Oh, Master Builder. Wow, that's pretty cool. That'll help us building up this place. So the next one gives, good God, trade value plus 50, and we only need trade practices level 2. Look at that. We're already at 279 income from that trade post. That is yearly, from what I recall. Yeah. So that's pretty broken. Yeah, I can deal with this. We're going to turn this place into paradise, assuming paradise is, you know, all 4 aspects of chaos. And once we've got a pretty decent, stable foundation for a kingdom with a decent succession, that's when I'm happy to start working on the Everchosen stuff. I'm being quite careful with this, which is probably a little counterintuitive when you're becoming the Everchosen, I guess. What we want to do while we wait for some gold is have a look around at our next war goal. Probably this guy here, I assume, with his 0 troops. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're going to die next. Okay, sure. Garda, here you go. You can have some gold for a favor. Alright, and let's call in council support on you. Call in council support on Benedict. Now, obviously, you can do this the other way around if you're struggling with cash. You can request council support, which means you owe them a favor. Pretty counterintuitive, seeing as they can use that favor to call in to revert the law that you changed. So we're not going to do that. Let's have a look now. There we go. So we've got 5 votes to 2. It didn't pass instantly, but we've just got to wait for another responder. Who are we waiting for? Is it Otkata? Yeah, we're waiting for Otkata to get back to us. There we go. Perfect. Now we go to our prison and speak to Floki. Floki, my friend, you know what time it is. What do we want to revoke? Preferably his biggest duchy. So he has... Let's have a look. So we have... No one has that one. Actually, we can make that one. So he has this one here. He has... Have this one here. Veslakist or Veslakist. We could take that one. Let's take that one first. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we might only be able to take one title away without... Okay, now we can take them all. Perfect. So we can take 2 before our vassals start getting annoyed at us. But that's pretty good. We got 2 duchies out of that. Oh, shit. Huh. That's not good. So the Chosen of Slanesh is kind of getting a little bit out of hand here. Personal combat is 6. We could just try and kill them in a duel. They are 40 and a drunkard. We could plot to kill them. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. Now, I'm going to assume they've got Gavelkind. Yep, they've definitely got Gavelkind. They have 1 kingdom title, so the realm will remain. They'll lose a lot of their own personal land, fortunately enough. That'll be split up amongst their children. Yeah, this is dangerous. I'm hoping for a succession crisis then when we kill Queen Volka the Serpent. Oh, you know, we can get huge plot power here. Alright, let's do that. Well, fuck you, buddy. Jesus. Yeah, 20 gold is much more reasonable. There we are. 22 plot power. Was he the Spy Master? No, he's the Marshal. Well, that should probably kick off eventually anyway. Let's have our Chief Scout. Sure, our Spy Master in the capital also building up a spy network. There we are. 148% and the last guy hasn't joined yet. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to disband you guys because I don't really want to lose any gold from when you guys decide to rebel. Let's go to war against you. And, oh, you know what? No. 49%. Let's hope he rebels so we can revoke the titles. Perfect. Alright, well that worked out really well. Call in the troops, raise the armies, which we have a hell of a lot right now, actually. There's this guy here. Oh, okay, let's not do that. Careful, Ned. Okay, they're heading south, which means they're going to avoid attacking us. Oh, sweet, we're already going to kill her off. Queen Valkyrie's going to die by poison wine. Perfect. Wait, what? Was I blind there, or was there no indication that combat would start on that province? Well, that's... I'm going to say that was my own fault, and I missed the icon. Maybe it was behind the mountain. I'm not sure. Huh. I'm going to have to watch that back, because I swear there was no icon there saying that combat will start. Perfect. Wow. That went exceptionally well. So she's dead. Now, their realm is going to be a lot weaker now. Yeah, 1,200 troops. Oh, shit. She's also married to this dude. Now, where is he? Is he close enough that he can bring on support? No. Not at all. He's also losing a war, so that's pretty handy. Okay. So hopefully this kingdom will start to shatter. Let's keep an eye on it. Alright, let's have our vassals, firstly, join this army. Now with that, we should be able to crush their own troops. That would give us a hell of a lot of war score. And 26 martial. Wow, I forgot we had this amount. It's been a couple of days since I played. Like I said in the last video, I was busy for a couple of days, so I literally had no time to play at all. So I've got to refamiliarize myself with a lot of this. And we'll get you on the right flank. 3,200 men, eh? Well, given our monthly balance is plus 24 gold a month, I wouldn't be averse to hiring some mercs for this. Monthly cost 11 gold. We're still going to be in quite a pretty decent profit, especially for tribal, even if we hire mercenaries. So I'm more than happy to do that. We've got Orle. Captain Orle. How are you? 14 Marshal. Thanks, pal. Alright. You have a new heir. What happened to our last one then? Did she, was he just elected or did she die? No, he's elected. Perfect. Okay, well, he's definitely better than our aunt, so we need to be educating you pretty soon. What is our own... Oh, only a skilled tactician. That's annoying. Do you have anyone better? Oh, our wife is incredibly good. Okay, sure. She can train our heir. I trust her. Probably shouldn't, but I do. Let's go kill this army before they siege that down. My wife Erica... Oh, sorry. Isle Licker? Isle... Excuse me? Isle... Lilka? Sure, that sounds right. Isle Lilka. I thought it said Erica the first time. I don't know how I missed that so badly. No, I trust her word. She's probably fine. Alright, I think we're going to win this pretty handily, to be honest with you. Alright, good work. Let's go ahead and counter siege that. We will chase his troops down. What we'll do is we'll have our vassals over here then. Turn around and siege this. We've got more than enough men of our own to take out the rest of his armies. Who are you? My courtier? I really could not care less. And with our remaining troops, we'll send them over to siege some of the other provinces. He had this? Really? Okay, weird. This is why I'm a little bit concerned about... White peace, absolutely not. That's why I'm concerned about this Slaneshi cult heading over. Embrace pride. Sure. Weird. So I imagine when you're Slanesh... Oh, weird. So you still lose piety and... So you still lose piety for having sins, which doesn't really make much sense to me. Okay, sure. I thought maybe they'd flip that, specifically because in your religion that's a very pious thing to have, but I guess it's relative to all the other rulers. Okay, well that was a very easy war. Thank you very much. Now we can take that away. Thank you very much. Can we revoke another title? Sweet. Okay, we got some land of our own. That's really helpful. Let's put... Do we want to keep this army up? This mercenary band when we attack them? I think we absolutely do. Let's call in our vassals, raise our levies again, and we'll head over to here. Is it even worth setting that as a rally point? No. Someone became a brilliant strategist. I'm fine with that. More commanders, the better. Okay, so he's calling in his wife, Queen Valka the Wolf of Thornfrost. Where is she? Oh, here? I don't care about that. They're the other side of the dwarfs. It's going to take them a while to get here through the mountains. By the time they get here, we can also... We'll also have probably finished this war, so it's not too much of a concern. We can raise a tribal army. I'm going to untick that from special interest, because I'm probably not going to do it. We're going to save the prestige up to build buildings instead. Sindri, you are an incredibly good marshal. Now, we could organize raids. Now, the reason to do this is we can go through this Slaneshi land and torch it down, so that if we wanted to declare war on them, or they wanted to declare war on us, we've got very easy sieges, and they've lost out on a lot of their garrisons and levies. Might be worth doing that. Plus, obviously, it's a detriment to them in this fact that they're losing gold. Let's have you studying tech now that we're done with that plot. I don't really know the best place to study tech, so we're going to send them here. So, the province of Middenheim. Sure. We could check quite easily, I suppose. 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 12, 12, 13. Vlad has 14. Or, who was Vlad? Who are you? Vlad's grandson? Sure. He, Vladicated, apparently. Good one. Yeah, so I actually think that Altdorf... No, wait, was it this one here? Sorry. 13, 13, 13 was the best? Yeah, Altdorf in the Reichland is probably the best one to study tech in that case. Oh, of course, we have this province in Bretonia, don't we? So, you may have noticed there are some weird glowing provinces on the map. Now, I can only assume this is something to do with the mods I've enabled, or maybe with my own tinkering, but for some reason, Orcish provinces have this weird sort of glowing border. Not sure why. It doesn't look too bad. It's a nice way of telling where the orcs are, I guess. It doesn't really affect us too much, seeing as there aren't any orcs this far north as well. Alright. Did I call in all the vassals? Because it seems like not many people have joined us here. Okay, sure. And let's have all of our vassals attached to this army here. And... Oh, our vassals are imprisoned. That might be something to do with it. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Or at least some of them are imprisoned. So all of those guys that were under... that duke we just went to war with and revoked his title are now our direct vassals. Okay, you're brilliant. That's pretty good. Hey, that's almost genius. Oh, shit. Good work. Unsightly, but again, it doesn't matter if he's leading troops. We're going to name you Future Heir. Traditional Norscan name. Also very handy for me to remember which kid I want to inherit. And let's start training from birth. I always forget they've done this. You can now assign a Guardian from birth with one of the latest spring CK2 patches. So if his mother educate him, sure, by all means. Which means we probably want to kill off our current heir, seeing as he's just bright. So this kid is pretty significant. Rip Daddy is going to die. Pretty fitting for his name. Oh, this is going to be a massacre. Look at this. And that's his wife has sent troops to go and siege some random province, which I don't care about at all. 3% war score. I imagine all we'd have to do is siege the capital, and we're probably going to win this. Alright, let's assault the capital. 22%. So the thing is, there's no battle war score to be had. Because he has no troops short of going after his wife, which we might have to. She's taking attrition damage, though, which is pretty helpful. Saves wasting our own troops on her. Alright, 37%. And we're already about to kill Rip Daddy. Damn. Just like his namesake. Sure? Why not? And it's assault. Okay, this province is going to be worth a lot because it's also got a temple. The Temple of Jotunheim. 100%. Is that... Oh, he grew up. Well, that's unfortunate. Thanks, pal. I assume he hates our guts now. Yeah, let's send him some gold. Send him an honorary title. Just so he's not so angry. Let's put those down. Now, we could hold a block, which will increase our vassal opinion. Issue is, Floki's still in there. We could just sacrifice Floki, actually. We've got all we can from him, so... It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Vassal opinion plus 15 as well. Since I will not be forgotten, some people don't want to join. That's fine. Your courtier Oh, God. Aselfa? I think that's right. Has shown some basic predisposition in the arcane matters, and if taught well, could be a talented wizard one day. Oh. Strong, smart, average magic potential. Something to ponder about, me taking her as my concubine. Wow, okay, she's very good. Thank you. All Father, we offer you the sacrifice of Floki. And you are just random courtier again, so I don't care about you. Handy is brought from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. He screams in rage about how Slanesh will swallow your soul. Right in Helheim, betrayer. Holy shit. Vassal opinion plus 15. Sweet. Now let's talk about the dwarves. These are all hills or mountains, I assume. Hills, mountains, Arctic. Going to war against these guys could be very dangerous. They get bonuses in mountains and hills because, you know, they're dwarfs, so that makes sense. They're also going to be much more well-developed than us. Like, significantly more. Look at this. Way more well-developed than us. Bull centaurs, slave pens, small chaos dwarf factories that gives them attack and defense. We could potentially win it if we save up some of our sweet, sweet trade post gold. And hire a bunch of mercs might be the best method. Monthly prestige for trade offices? Sure, I mean, prestige is obviously very useful to us because we need it to upgrade our buildings. Our kingdom's looking good, though. I think now we are the most powerful, definitely without a shadow of a doubt. Especially now that the Chosen of Slanesh is dead. How are we looking here? Nordic Zealot Uprising, that's pretty handy. Can we offer to join them? We assume not, seeing as it's an uprising. They've also got way more troops than her. This could be the end of them. Yeah, 6% in favor of Holmlager of the Norskan Zealot Uprising. That's pretty handy. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we can capitalize on that next time. Who are we trying to kill? Oh, Rip Daddy didn't die in the hunting accident? Sure. Let's see if we can kill him before we close up shop for the day. Oh, no. What a shame. The hunter did what was paid for. Perfect. So now our heir is Bula again. Boosla. We're just going to have to slowly kill our way through our dynasty until we can change to Gavelkind. Now, we can actually do that soon. All we have to do is get... Oh, we fucking can't. That's pretty annoying, eh? We can't do it because we publicly follow the Norskan religion. If we convert to Chaos, we can become a Gavelkind. That's pretty annoying. Okay. What a weird design choice. Well, I guess we're stuck with elective Gavelkind then. Sure, well that just means we're just going to have to kill off everybody besides the person we want to inherit and hopefully get them to inherit instead. Thank you for watching. Again, if you've got any tips, let me know as soon as possible because I really need to know the ins and outs of Geheimnisnacht. I've got the trade posts down, I think, and we've also got the magic down, so that's a pretty good... Oh god, the hiccups, please. That's a pretty good start. See you next time.